Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we have this faction brewing up here, and we could fight them. That is an option. He has a hook on us. Okay, if we had a hook on him, we could probably get him to leave that faction, but I think what we're going to do for now is we're going to marry off a couple of our daughters to this guy's son, and maybe this queen as well? No, you don't have a son available. Just daughters here. We only have daughters, and we have no son. This guy could do. So we could do something along the lines of this. That might get it down far enough. Maybe. Down to 73. Okay. I would rather not fight these guys. I would prefer not to. If we had to, we absolutely could. But I would very much prefer not to do that. We could negotiate an alliance with this guy, except that he's a claimant. So he very much does not want to do that. Other options. We could send everybody in the faction a gift and see if they would be willing to leave. He's already considering a... Oh, wait. He's considering a proposal from us. That marriage hasn't happened yet. He leaves, and that does actually solve the problem. Okay, wonderful. So no issue there. Of course, we are currently working on claims down over here. So if we were to do this, these are the claims that we have right now. And are you actually working on claims? Yes, right here. Perfect. So that'll be done soon. This guy, the plan is to, or was to subjugate. Wait a second. We can subjugate this guy. We can't actually subjugate this guy. Okay, change of plans. Stop that. We are going to come up over here and fabricate a claim there instead. We're going to subjugate this guy. For some reason, I was thinking we could subjugate this, but we can't. So we're going to subjugate this guy and just work our way through here. We're going to need to make claims on a lot of stuff here. I believe we are truced over here. We're not anymore. Okay. Good to know. We're still truced here. Maybe after this war. So, for now, we're going to go ahead and raise up troops over here. Do we need anything other than our men-at-arms? Not unless he brings in allies. I'm going to bring in a few thousand levy troops just to fill out siege numbers. This will be plenty. And there we go. So we'll head on in here and grab this territory. Yeah, that's within our territory there. Just wanted to double check that. And we're going to split off our trebuchets and some levy troops here. These guys will get a siege commander if we've got one. I think we're getting kind of low on siege commanders. Anybody? Here's one. Perfect. The rest of these guys, they can make their way up over here. We're actually not going to take attrition ticks on the way, so that is perfect. Turco-Armenian, huh? That actually makes a lot of sense. Turco-Armenian is kind of perfect for what we're doing with the Bizarro Ottomans here. We're probably going to remain Armenian. But Turco-Armenian is an interesting option. We may think about converting to that at some point. It would certainly be interesting. At any rate, we will finish up this war soon enough, and they're going to finish their siege, I think, before we arrive. 3 months and 3 months. It's going to be close, but with siege ticks, I'm pretty sure they finish up before we arrive. That's okay. I'm not too concerned about that. We're now at 22% war score, and we're going to lose a little bit up here. Actually, this hostile force is attacking him. Ah, he spawned a Liberty War. Fascinating. Are they going to catch? They do not catch. But we have him pincered. We catch his army here. And we actually win the war from that. But I want to fight these guys before that war is actually over. Okay, we're going to let them lock in here. And we're going to come in and fight this force. It'll be no problem. We just completely stack wipe them. We got 457 prestige from that. Beautiful. So that territory is now ours. Fantastic. Both of them are stack wiped. The Liberty War is actually still ongoing. which is pretty funny. But this guy's allied over here, apparently. So he's probably going to win his Liberty War. It doesn't really matter to us, though. So we're going to grab Hergeld here. That'll be fine. And this guy's going to be a little upset at us, sure. But we don't have anything here other than Holy Wars. We can Holy War for, like, this duchy up here. And if we did that, we wouldn't have to make claims on it. But I think we're going to continue working on claims over this way. Now, this guy we are truced to, and we actually don't have any proper claims here. Nor here. Nor here. Nor here. So none of these we have proper claims on. We're still truced to this lady, but we can fight Kipchak, and that'll be fine. We can do a holy war for the duchy and take this territory, which we'll go ahead and do. We should not need more than our men-at-arms for this. And this will be fine. I'm going to raise a few extra troops, though. I like to have enough for a siege force as well. So we'll do something like that. We do have a dangerous faction brewing here, and this is this independence faction coming back. We already gave this guy a gift. What's he upset about? Offensive wars? Fair enough. He also wants a seat on the council. What's he good at? Stewardship. Skill 21. You know what? It'll be losing a little bit of stewardship skill here, but we'll put him in. That'll make him a lot happier, and hopefully he'll leave that faction. I would rather not fight them if at all possible, so we'll just get positioned here. Group these together and get our trebuchets split out. The rest of these guys will head on up over here, and we will, of course, get our siege commander, which was way down here. Where was that guy? There he is. Perfect. Yes, give me that sweet, sweet claim. And we're going to continue to fabricate over this way. There we go. Oh, this siege didn't finish? For some reason, I thought that this siege was finished. Apparently not. Sure. Well, we'll just go slow siege the capital up here. We didn't get credit for that because these guys actually beat them first. Just raiding and stag wiped them. That makes me a little sad, but it's okay. We'll head back to Tokumbe. And yeah, that'll siege very, very quickly indeed. We are 2 direct vassals above our limit, and we will need to solve that after this war. These guys are just at that point. Okay. Daughter, brother-in-law. Ah, that's the claimant guy. Right, that makes more sense. So, you've got daughters. That's not super helpful for us. Sure. This guy used his hook on us to become our steward. It's a little awkward, but sure. And 94%. Yeah, because this guy's not happy with us anymore because he was removed from the council. Because somebody used their hook on us. Which I think was claimant guy? Are you claimant guy? Yeah, it was claimant guy who did it. He's an okay steward. I guess I'm not too upset about that. So we'll finish up this war. I don't think that it's going to be too complicated. And we may end up having to fight this force. Our wife is pregnant. They can send an ultimatum in 3 months. The siege would be done in 19. Hilarious. Okay. We're going to head up over here, and they want independence. So, where is this guy located? Wait. This isn't his actual location. That's a ways away, for sure. I'd like to have this war done before these guys fire. What can we do to delay this? We can't make that guy be our court chaplain because they have to be unlanded. What else could we do? If we had a male child, but this is going to be 6 months away. Maybe they sit on their ultimatum for a little bit while we finish up this siege. That would be awfully nice. They're 1 month away. I'm expecting them to send it right away, though. It'll be much, much better if we're able to finish this siege first. They can send it at any time. Okay, war is over. That's a big deal. We disband that, and we will grant these on out. And we'll need to deal with our vassal limit. So we will definitely do that, and we're going to have to fight that faction. There's no doubt about it, but I'm content with that for the moment. So we're going to need to grant this out, so we will need the duchy title over here, and that'll be this one. We'll go ahead and create that duchy title, and that will go to this gentleman right here. 2 vassals go with, and that should put us 3 above our limit. Okay, so we'll move that into this kingdom. Perfect. And then there's a king here, so we'll need to come out over this way and grant, this kingdom perhaps. 1, and I'll grant the other one over here, just to keep things a little more spread out. 2. There we go. So no more vassal limit. And they're going to send their ultimatum. This is fully expected. So this guy is down over here, and we will immediately begin raising up men-at-arms here, and we'll raise up a few levy troops as well. Now, this guy has access to around 15,000 troops. And there's that demand. So we'll not be threatened. Cool. So we'll raise up 15,000. We'll call that good. And we would very much like our men-at-arms to show up here. So we'll see when that happens. We are going to need a new chancellor, and a new steward, and a new marshal. Perfect. What? I assumed that the raise, like the levy desertion had already happened. Apparently not. But this should still be okay. Our men-at-arms showed up at exactly the right time. Beautiful. Okay. So we'll eliminate those forces there. And we're going to walk up and siege this capital. Yes. See that claim done. And we're going to get ourselves a new claim rolling up over this way. There we go. Now, we expect that they are going to do some sieging. Absolutely. But what we need right now is ticking war score. I also want to check to see... Okay, we have some areas where we can raise up more troops if we need to. That's not too bad. I want to head into their capital here, because we would love to catch this guy, and he's in that capital. So we're going to siege this down. We just got a player heir son. That's completely okay. I don't mind that at all. Would have been nice to have him a couple months ago, but sure. So this siege will finish up shortly. And they have some occupied counties, but it's mostly that they control the war target. That will not be the case for very long here. Are you commanded by ruler? No. Okay. So we capture their capital here, and we're going to continue to do that. I do think that we should drop off a few levy troops here, as well as our trebuchets. Something around the lines of this, and of course put in a siege leader. Here's one. And then the rest of these troops, I'd love to come over here and catch this force. Someone was trying to claim our throne. We're not surprised about that. Actually, we turn around and catch this force. Absolutely. Are you commanded by ruler? No, you are not. Okay. Yeah, this guy's trying to claim our throne. What a jerk. Okay, so we win that fight. And we're at 65% war score right now. We captured the heir. And actually, we don't want to capture this guy in this sort of a war. So we're going to start a slow siege over here for the time being. We'll grab this territory. Excellent. And we're going to continue to siege. We're keeping an eye on these guys over here. And in fact, we may want to drop a rally point over here and raise a few more men-at-arms and a few more levy troops. just so that we can come fight this force. They have about 16,000, so we're going to want to bring in a few extra troops. Fantastic. Keeping an eye on this situation over here seems to be okay. This is sufficient troops. They're going to start heading up over here, as are these guys. And we're going to abandon this and head over this way. We want to fight this force. Are you commanded by ruler? No, you are not. Cool. So we'll come in here, fight this force. We are now at 85%. Yeah, that's a lot of pop-ups. But we are now at 85%, and we want to head over here. We just captured another guy. Cool. And we want to come up over this direction if we at all can. This siege will continue. We're 84% war score. We're behind these guys a little bit, and that's fine. Yes, we get a claim. That's perfect. We want to work on another one. So we will work on that claim there. Excellent. And we want to continue chasing these guys down. This siege will get us some progress. We're up to 93. And we're only at 44 from occupation. So we can easily win this war. In fact, this siege likely will. And there we go. Easy peasy. So we enforce that demand. No problem. We have another dangerous faction here. This is not actually the dangerous faction. That updates right away, and they go away. Perfect. We do get a new perk here, and we will take, I think, detailed ledgers. I'm interested in potentially doing another lifestyle trait. The question is, which one do we go for? Maybe we swap over to foreign affairs focus to do ducal conquest into forced vassalage again. Let's go ahead and go that route, I think. That does put us up above our domain limit, which was fairly expected. We can easily hand out Cadiz here. That's not a problem. Okay. So we need to hold off on declaring on this guy. We want to get as many claims as possible. We're no longer truced here. These are just single counties. Okay. So we're just going to do a holy war for this county. And that'll be fine. We can raise just our men-at-arms, and they might stack wipe our 0 troops, but that would be fine. It looks like they've chosen not to. We need a new steward. It'll be this guy. And sure, we'll take this guy's 50 gold. And if they're going to park right here, that's fine. We do get a new dynasty legacy, and men-at-arms counter efficiency is super good, so we'll go ahead and take that. What does private army actually give us? We need to go back into here, open dynasty, not that dynasty tree. We need to open the actual dynasty tree, which is the legacies. There we go. Max number of men-at-arms regiments +1. Okay, that's what I thought it was. So that's perfect. Are you... Yeah, you're led by a ruler, so that's fine. We'll head down over this way. We're 58% war score right now. I expect... Yeah, this will end the war. That'll be fine. Cool. So enforce those demands and disband our troops. We, of course, need to hand this title out. And can we just grant that guy de jure? Apparently not. Here, you can have him. I don't want to deal with it. There you go, buddy. Excellent. I'd like to get this area fully cleaned up, but now we're basically out of claims at this point. Unless we've gotten more. We're truced here. Only subjugation. Sure, we'll enter the royal court. There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, only subjugate, and we actually have a holy war for duchy available here. So let's go ahead and grab that. That'll get that taken care of anyway. Apparently he's right here. We'll raise up our men-at-arms here and see what he does. Yeah, I thought he might try this. This is fine. This isn't going to do anything to us. So that's completely okay. We'll raise up here now. And we are above our vassal limit again, but we can put in a new steward here. There we go. And we'll deal with the vassal limit thing, I think, a little bit later on, or we could just deal with it now, I suppose. Okay, what do we got? A lot of kings. I mean, there's this situation. That is a thing. We do need to deal with it. This is a county level. We could just grant that over here. Cool. So that solves that problem. This isn't an actual defeat. Okay, he's going to do this again. Very rude. Okay, I'm done with you, buddy. We're going to drop our rally point off over here, and we're going to raise our men-at-arms, and then we'll head in. Okay. Eventually, we'll actually be able to raise our men-at-arms. I thought he might try that. I was hopeful that he would keep sieging, but no such luck. So our men-at-arms are now raised, and we will head up and see if we can catch this guy. That would be amazing if we could. 45 days until we get there. I mean, if he lets us catch him. We do get another claim, and we will go ahead and make another one right here. We're trying to claim their entire region. So that'll be fine. He is running away, which I'm not super happy about, but we'll continue to close in. And looks like he's going to let us catch him in the steppe. He should have fought us in the mountains instead, in all honesty. He would have had a better chance. Not that he had a chance either way. So we'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. We will grant these titles on out. And we'll need to make a duchy here. That'll be this duchy, but we actually can't create that yet. So we could hold these personally and just grant out titles over here instead. So like, for example, we could give this guy this county title. And we could give, say, this guy this county title. That'll be fine. We're not planning on being concerned about the realm structure over here. So no real problem there. And at this point, we are waiting on a truce cooldown here, although I'd love to join this guy's war. This guy's pressing the claim here, so we might not have to do anything with Zetsu anymore. That would be wonderful if we didn't. I'd be very, very happy about that. But that's the reason we pressed the claim that we did. So she is currently winning the war. Hopefully she doesn't. We'll see what happens with that. I would absolutely love to declare on these guys, but we don't have Holy War CBs. Or vassal CBs. So we need to get our own CBs. That'll take a little bit of time. And this guy here is currently losing some wars. A subjugation war. He is attacking someone else in a subjugation war. Who are you attacking? Oh, this is Beryasia's attacking, or subjugation war. He's just allied. That's a little awkward, but sure. No real problem there. We're just going to need to wait to burn through some fabricate claims over here. Hopefully we won't get murdered in the meantime. That would be nice. That would be very, very nice indeed. We have a new son. Once again, that would have been nice to have before that rebellion, but the rebellion ended up not really being a problem. So that's good. What is our... Actually, we could definitely search the castle here. Go ahead and do it. Oh, they caused a mess. Sure. And nothing to be done here, looks like. Okay, sounds great. So, tech-wise, we are maxed out on our technology until we manage to get into the late medieval period. So, no problem there. Overall, at this point, we should probably be starting to think about attacking up here while we fabricate claims. Although, here's another claim done. So that is great. We will go ahead and fabricate another one. This will be on Uzjund. We're definitely making our way through this. So we have claims on all of this right now. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Okay. So we're about halfway done with our fabrication there. We're going to need another 4 out over this way. Well, maybe 3. Depends on how this war goes. It looks like she won her war. That's unfortunate. I am sad about that, but I guess it is fine. Our son is pensive, sure, and our rival dies, so that's great. But yeah, we should definitely, while we're working on this, start also working on getting some expansion out over here. It looks like our vassal pushed through here. So we do have a hard border here. That's great. I'm very happy about that. We can work on cleaning up this territory. But it is about time to put a cut in here, so I will go ahead and do that. And next episode, we will get ourselves some claims down here and work on pushing through this territory up here. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.